YouTube. It wasn't the plan to start the video like this, but here we are on my way to the unit because I was overtaking a van that was going very slow and he started swerving, and it was a tightish road anyway, and I hit a drain and I burst the tyre. Hopefully I've only burst the tyre and I haven't cracked the wheel. The wheel's not smashed because I've already had a quick look at it at home, but I'm just pulling up to the unit now. Always wear your seatbelts, kids. But let's get the wheel off and see how bad she is.
Hello, AJ, the dickhead.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, everyone. So on this episode you're going to see a skid day at Teesside Autodrome. This is just a normal public day, so I'm going to be testing the E90 with the new clutch and flywheel. It's going to be the last drift day I get before the winter series, so that'll be good testing. AJ and Dan is coming down in their E46, and I know Martin Flynn is coming down his MX5, so we'll be able to do a little bit of twinning. If you see behind this little setup here, this is really cool. He has a roof tent on his Jeep, and then because he didn't want to spoon his mate, he put another roof tent on his E39 drift car on the trailer, so his friend could sleep in it, which is really cool. And I'll go over and I'll show you their setup in a minute. In this corner we have Trevor, James, and we have Jamie Stanton down the bottom. So we'll just walk over and we'll show you this setup of these boys. This is a pretty cool compact. I'm not really a massive fan of compacts either. Transport is pretty cool as well. Well, this is just fantastic, like, what a cool idea. It's an amazing idea, E39 with a roof tent on, especially when it's a drift car as well, on the trailer. The guy basically told us he didn't want to spoon his mate, so he put an extra roof tent on his car. It's pretty cool. So yeah, pretty chill one tonight. I just decided to come down a bit early, well, the night before, because I didn't want to get up at 5:30 in the morning to travel down here. I want to get up at 7, roll out of bed and go drifting. So yeah, I'll catch you all in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We are here, set up, ready for the drift day at Teesside. So the track has already gone live. We've done a few laps just to test the clutch before we did any sort of control, but the car's going well. It's absolutely packed out.
Spun out, didn't he?
No, never. So it's an absolutely packed out day for Teesside. So there's like 97 plus cars. So what we'll do now is we'll cross over to some GoPro footage in the car and show you from my car and AJ's E46. See you in a bit. dinner time here at Teesside. As you can see, it's very, very busy. We'll have a wander around and show you a few of the cars and what people's having problems with. So Martin's got oil leak on his turbo. I think it's a return. And then we've got Dan and Asia, they've popped the brake line. Then we've got Mr. CEO Drifter. Good? Alright, not bad yourself. And his new beautiful Skyline that he's just picked up. A very sick car.
Sorry about the wind noise, guys. We are going to invest in some mics and that'll improve things a bit. Good news. I've got a tyre on the bimmer. Funnily enough, the burnout of Michael's at the start of the video, it's one of those tyres. Just so happens to be the same size. Lovely. Michael has some thank yous he wants to say. As for me, it was a bit of a shame really. I got the first hour out the car and then it was Dan's go and he did 2 or 3 laps and standard brake line on the back just gave way, age, rotten, and like a tiny pinhole. And we worked, it burst at 11:15 and I think we gave up trying to fix it. We tried 3 or 4 different methods to repair it because there's an elbow where it goes up and down into the flexi brake line and it was right on the top. Can't get to it, can't work on it, can't do anything, nowhere near it. The line goes over the fuel tank. It was a nightmare. And we tried 4 different methods to get it fixed and it was probably 2 o'clock. We just called it a day. Thankfully, Michael gave us a go in his. I had 2 or 3 laps in his car. Brilliant car. Really easy to drive, loads of grip. It's a really well set up car. So he's gonna give you some thank yous now, and then we have. Well, he'll tell you. We're doing a track day in the Gulf. That was. She was.
It was exciting, wasn't it?
It was. Yes. Yeah. That's a word.
We'll do more video.
That's a word I would choose. Exciting. Yeah.
It was very different. It was my very first track day.
Doing well for a track day.
Oh yeah, the kind of.
It's an old 2005.
2005.
Oh, 2000. You know what it is though. Do you know why it managed to drive up?
Go on.
It's PD.
PD is life.
PDs. Except, well, there's only one thing trumps a PD. And we all know what trumps a PD.
M57.
M57! Yeah! M57 going in the Sprinter. That's what's happening. That's why the bonus up on the Sprinter. It's getting an M57 right now. Right now. We're taking it out of that. We're taking it out of that because that's got no wheels because I broke it. We're going to put the M57 in that. Imagine.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But definitely lying.
Can you dig them? Sprinter to wheel spins for days. One wheel peel.
Unfortunately, the chain on the Sprinter left the chat. Well, it never left the chat, but it was about to leave the chat.
It was ready to.
It was ready to leave the chat. When it was back, when we come back from Ireland, it was very sad.
I don't think it would have made Driftland.
No. Like it was rattling at like 2,000 revs now. So I pulled the plug after Teesside. I was like, yep, time to do the chain. So the engine's getting away, getting the chain done by a friend. And then end of the week, hopefully we'll have the van back up and running. So yeah, going back to the Teesside Drift Day, I want to say a massive thank you to Burner. Everyone around the circle of us knows Burner. He's ADHD mental. But he makes sure everyone...
He's worse than me at times.
Yeah, honestly, I appreciate the guy so much.
Just go! Leave it! I'll do it! Yeah. Don't you do that, I'll do it!
He's such a lovely guy. Like, he'll talk a glass eye to sleep and he'll probably be laughing at you. But he will be the first person to get you back out on track. Well, try his hardest.
100%.
And like, I felt really bad for folding Martin's door. Martin, I'm really sorry about that. But he was the first one there, took the door card off, smashed it all out, it looked brand new. So I can't thank him enough for everything he does on the drift days. We appreciate you so much. Martin, again, thank you for trusting me to chuck it on your door and folding your door in half near enough. But we do some great laps all the time. And then I just want to say thank you to my sponsors. So we've got Northeast Imports and Exhaust Mania. They're my 2 main sponsors. So if you use Mickey Drifts, we'll get you 10% off each of them. Look on my social media. You'll be able to see everything about them on there. So I think we're going to call it a day on this one. And we'll see you on the next one in the Gulf. Getting its puddings kicked in round
Naughty
laps.
And as you'll have seen from the start of the video, the Subaru is fixed and back on the road.
Last but not least, I want to say thank you to Matt Matsuri for being an absolute bully on track, making me put my pressures down, but it actually made the car so much better to drive. So again, I appreciate you for what you do and just being yourself. Absolutely
Madhead.
Nutcase. Everyone in the world should know this man because he's a nutcase, but he's so lovable. Probably the most lovable person in drifting, I think. So
He's a howl.
we appreciate you as well. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one in the Gulf. Peace out.
A90 chassis is king.